Hey guys, welcome back to my series here on an ideal opportunity. And if you're watching this, you're probably following my videos on my webpage or my channel. But in either ways, I hope it's been impacting you, adding some value to your time. But as I wrap up this series here, I wanted to talk about where I was at the end. So I started looking for opportunities, as I said, and looking for all these components, networking, and I was fortunate to be able to network with a few entrepreneurs and professionals who were already working professionals at the time, who were building this on a part-time, spare-time basis, this opportunity, and I really started resonating and connecting with them. So what I started doing was I got started in the opportunity on a part-time basis. Still kept working my job. I still keep doing my job right now. But a few years ago, I got started with building the business on the side, and with God's grace, things worked out, and to a point where my wife, we were able to replace her income through the opportunity, and she was able to get a choice. And that was the first blessing that we had, and of course after that my wife, we had our daughter. Okay, she's 7 years old now, and so far she has been able to stay home taking care of her, and I think, what, if you ask me, Pawan, what have you got so far from the opportunity so far? I'm not financially independent yet. I still have to replace my income, but replacing her income and looking at that peace of mind in her eyes, looking at the fact that my daughter can grow up with the values of a mom, and not somebody else, like a babysitter coming and taking care of her, and and both of us away from work. I wouldn't put a price on price. I can't put a price on that. And I'm just mentioning because I don't know why you're looking for an opportunity, why you're here, why you've been going through all these videos so far. But I can definitely tell one thing is that you're different. You probably want some kind of security for yourself in your life, and what resonates with you, I don't know, but I hope I've been able to give you a viewpoint here as to why and what an opportunity that you can build on a side as a side hustle can give you potentially, with some of these components that I was talking about through all these videos. So so that's where I was. The journey is always ongoing, of course, but I'm going to take you back a few years. When I started the opportunity, it was not easy because I had to make a change, not drastically, because it was part-time effort. I was probably putting in an hour a day and stuff, maybe a couple of hours more on the weekends and stuff, maybe putting about 10 hours a week or something, which I believe we spend anyways on any opportunity. We spend that probably watching TV. Most people, they say people work part-time for a company and they watch TV full-time, because you probably watch more than 40 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? And I was a culprit there. I used to, or it might not be TV, it could be on social media. Yeah, that's, and now iPhone has this feature called screen time. Just go on there, man, and check it out. You will be surprised. You probably work for your phone full time. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. But that's really where I started. That was in my journey, because I had to start learning to, just because I got started in a business for a couple of $100, that was not the big deal, but it was making that mindset change, the shift, because I had this employee mindset, and I was never a business kind of a guy. I hated talking to people. I was afraid of picking up the phone, and so I've never sold anything in my life. I'm just being very honest and upfront with you guys. Okay, so if that's your nature, let me give you some hope. Okay, but what my coach told me is that, Pawan, you don't need to make a drastic change. you know, you just need to make a small shift, 1 degree at a time. Like, you know, they say 211 degrees is still boiling water, but 212 degrees is steam, and that propels ships. So that 1 degree change can make a drastic difference. And so for what I started doing was I started developing, reading books. I started listening to audio talks and stuff like that, which were recommended. I said, if I can read all these books for PhD, why can't I do this to develop myself? So I started getting a little bit into self-development for the first time. So, and again, this is the beginning of my journey. As I end this video series, we'll talk about in the next series of videos called the mindset change. But I want to leave you with this thought that it was not an easy journey for me, but it was not difficult also, because all I had to do was just take that 1 hour and invest it in myself, right? So that mindset change started to happen. And that was when I started working with the group of entrepreneurs, my coaches, and they started guiding me. And I'm going to take you through those in the separate video series called the Mindset Change. But that's where I'm going to leave this video series here now, where I got started with the opportunity, which I found, and I started making my shift in mindset. Now, what I did, how I did, I will talk about in the series, but hope you got some more value from this video. And if it resonates with you and it's making sense, continue watching and go and watch that video on a change in my mindset. And hopefully that will add some value to you. Thank you.